Alright everybody, I think it's finally time to go ahead and start doing this. We are finally here at King of the Mountain, Season 64, Tournament 1. Now before I begin, smack that like and subscribe button. Make sure you share this video with all your friends. And yeah, let's begin. We'll be starting part by part with the first two kings ever. My Mitsubishi Evo versus James Sterling. But before we start with that, let's see what's going on out here. Very interesting plan. Alright, now this is gonna be part 1 of 2 of this recording. But 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. But Jeremiah Russell takes the first point. Now, since this is a king versus king battle, this is gonna be a first to 3 wins. Switching lanes every time. Race 2. Whoa, somebody needs to get these guys off the track. But I blame Numbskull. Alright. Evo was a 2-0 lead. See, can you make it 3-0? Who am I kidding? No one's beating the mighty Evo. Unfortunately, James Sterling is out. Until we go in the bucket, then the Evo moves on to round 2. Now we got Mr. Dark versus Golden Boy. Now these two are pretty quick competitors. Like I said, these two are pretty quick competitors, but sometimes they can go a little slow-mo. But Golden Boy, for Dave Akers Racing, which by the way, shout out to Dave Akers, Ham, Pork, It's Confusionless, The Hunter, Rojo, Bulldog, and of course, 3D Bomb Maker. Also, Awesome Cool, Tiny Track Codes, EP videos, Mr. Old School, Moto, the Wolfpack, yeah, etc. Anyways, this is race number 3. I'm thinking Golden Boy. Whoa, Doug. Golden Boy has a 2 lead. Now it's Dark with. So now it's Dark with the lead. Golden Boy had 1. Dark had 1. Now Dark has 2. See if Dark can do it. Ooh! Absolutely body slams Golden Boy, making him flip upside down. But anyways, Golden Boy is out. Mr. Dark, round 2. Red Pill versus League of Speed. Now these two are very tight competitors. These two do not mess around. These two have been arch nemesis since the beginning. Speaking of arch nemesis, we got Speedy E and Shaman Films. They'll come at the finals. Anyways, we do on race 1. Ooh! Whoa! Red Pill being an absolute savage, spinning League of Speed around. Like I said, this is going to be part 1 of 2. Part 2 is going to come from the Beamer all the way up to the current King Rojo. And yes, the throne is up for grabs. What the heck did League of Speed just do? Hang on, first I gotta take Rojo off the throne, since throne's up for grabs now. Now, because the throne is up for grabs, meaning we're gonna have a king at the end of this. Come on, this is season 64, tournament 1. And tournament 2, that's when some of the heavyweights decide to come out. Including the return of someone seen a long time ago. But way off topic, let's go back to the racing. It is right now 2-1, League of Speed. I'll say yes for the 155. Star Wars. Go! League of Speed ticket. Well done, League of Speed. Red Pill, unfortunately, you are out. Now, I don't think I'm going to stay out here too long. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do... let's see. 3 more runs. And then I'm going to go ahead and quit this video. Well, end it. Now I got Layla Clark versus EGS 10. Layla Clark hasn't been racing in a pretty decent while. Yeah, jeez. Now I know Ryan. Whoa! I was about to say I know Ryan Harriman would be happy. But then Layla just flipped Doc Brown? I don't know. You gotta go ahead and go to the replay for that. But anyways, race 2. Ooh. We do on race 2. It's still very close right now. Layla Clark and EGS 10, sponsored by the man, the myth, the legend, GTGP Racing. Now, GTGP Racing also sponsored Sexton Hardcastle, which is coming up next, and James Sterling. Now, I got some good news for y'all. GTGP allowed me to sign up for his miniature competition, and I actually won some. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, and go ahead and end it. Oh, the win goes to Layla Clark. That is it for today's episode. Part 2 will start with Sexton Hardcastle versus Leah Swanson. Then Fly McBride versus Nero. Me versus Mario. Me versus Gunther. Jack, John, and Katie versus the Leviathan. Little Mike versus Hot Wheel Racer Mike. Rhino Sub 4A versus me. Jarvis R versus me. Warpig versus TX Chemist. And Lando for Arlo Racing versus Rojo. That is it for today's video. Have an amazing, wonderful day. And I'll see you back on my track. This is Jeremiah's version of King of the Mountain. I'll see you later tomorrow. So yeah, peace out and have a good day.